to our webinar, How to Recession-Proof Your Business Using an Online Course. I'm excited to be here, guys. If you guys are excited to be here, give me a hand clap, give me a thumbs up. It's going to be an exciting time. We're going to share with you guys. Literally, I believe the one thing that's going to help you recession-proof your business is going to be using an online course. And during this webinar, I'm going to show you exactly why I believe the online course is the only, well, it's not the only one, but it's probably the number one thing I believe is going to actually make you be recession-proof. Not only during a recession, but also during good times as well. Because, hey, what I'm going to share with you today is going to be like, oh, yeah, this can work anytime, no matter what kind of economic status is going on in the world. And that's exactly true. So I'm going to share it with you and try to prove that to you today, guys, because I really want you to be recession-proof. I really want you guys to stay in business. I don't want you to have to close your doors, fire people, lay people off during the upcoming recession. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump in here real quick. I'm going to jump in here. We're going to share with you some things I think that you guys might be thinking like, Claude, are we really in a recession or not? Right. And that's the first thing I really need to prove, right? Understand. I wanted to look to see and prove, are we really in a recession? As you guys know, inflation is going up here in the United States. It's probably around the world as well. But also, right, and when inflation goes up, what does that mean? That inflation goes up because we're trying to scale down, right? We're trying to keep us from going into a deep recession. And so here's what we're going to do. So for today, we're going to find out and ask some experts, what are we in a recession now, right? And we're going to do that here on Google, right? So Google's going to share with us exactly if we're in a recession or not. So let's get started, right? Let's go into Google. And give me a second, guys. I want to set something up here. And oh, by the way, let's do some housekeeping here while I'm setting this up, okay? If you have any questions during this time, here's what I'd like for you to do. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, okay, I want you to type in the letter Q. You can do two things here. Sorry, my remote. I got to reconnect my remote. You can type in the letter Q with colons, semicolon, tap in your question. And then when you're in the comments, I can see your comments. I can see that in the comment section that there's actually a Q. So I'm monitoring Facebook and I'm monitoring YouTube right now. So if you're watching those two channels during this live stream, you can comment there. Okay. Or if you want, in the description post, there should be a link that allows you to become into my VIP room, right? And in my VIP room, right, you're going to be taken to a registration page. And when you register, you can be actually in the VIP room. And here's the benefit of being in the VIP room. Now, you're in the VIP. I'm going to give out some handouts, some resources, some cheat sheets, and all that kind of stuff during this webinar. I'm going to give it to you for free. You can have it. But the only way you can get it is if you register, right? Okay, I'm not going to be putting in a link for the PDF link in the comment section of YouTube or Facebook, right? So I'm going to do it in the webinar room, which you can join for free. I just need your name and your email address. You can join for free right now. And then when I post in the webinar room, the resource and cheat sheets, you can just download them. Very simple. Does that sound cool? And here's the reason why I'm doing it, right? I'm doing it because it's so much easier for me, man. I got the screen in front of me, just click a button. I don't got to copy and paste a link over and then put it in the chat, hit enter, and then you guys will be confused because you get all these different chats going on. And where's the link again? I can't find the link because all these different comments are there. I've been through that before, and I just don't like it. And so I figured you just go into the webinar room, you can get it, you can post it. And here's another thing, guys, right? It's also going to be available for you to download during a replay. Right, there'll be a replay. The replay will be here for like 6 days, I believe. I think I have it scheduled to expire in 6 days. Because why? Because the next time I do this, right, it might be some different content I just think is more important, and so I'll just make that more available, right, for you guys. So, so that being said, that is the housekeeping. Once again, you have any questions, you could be in the chat, type in the letter Q, so that way I can quickly filter on Qs and know there's a question coming up. Or better yet, I really prefer that you go into the webinar room and register. The link's in the post description. And when you register, you also become what I call my VIP attendee. And as a VIP attendee, right, you're going to get your questions answered first. You get priority. Anyone in the webinar room gets a question answered first over those on the YouTube or Facebook. All right, this is how it is. It's easy for me to look at the questions right there too as well. All right, and there's a lot more interactivity that we can go through in the webinar room than we can kind of do on Facebook and YouTube. So if that's cool, if you guys, right, that good? Housekeeping done? You got any questions? Put it in the chat. All right, now. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's jump in here real quick. So let's go to Google. Now, so the question I want to ask you guys, right? And if you're in the webinar room, I'm gonna put a poll up in here, and I want to ask you guys this question. Right? Do you believe we're currently in a recession, or you believe that we're gonna a recession will occur in 2023? Do you believe a global recession will occur in 2023? All right, I'm gonna put that up in the chat. All right, here in a second, and then you guys will have it. All right, so there it is. So if you're in the chat room right now, if you're in my webinar room, you just click on the poll question that's there. If you're in the webinar, if you're in Facebook or YouTube, just type in your answer to this. Do you believe a global recession will occur in 2022 or 2023? Your answer is either yes or no. All right. Give you a little bit of time to do this. So as we do this, so let's see what the experts say, right? Because what do the experts say, right? So where can you go find experts? Well, the easiest place to find an expert is where, guys? On Google, right? So we're here on Google, and we're going to type in, are we currently in a recession right now? Are we currently in a recession? Type that in right now. Oops, my cursor's not there. Are we currently in a recession? Globally, we're going to do globally, right? Global market, okay? 5 signs that the world is headed for a recession. CNN says globally, right? There's not 98% chance of a global recession, according to research firm Ned Davis, right? 98% chance. This is CNN, guys. CNN. I don't know. They like to find experts too, right? And so click on the article real quick. Let's see here. Okay, get through that stuff. All right, New York CNN business around the world markets are flashing warning signs that the global economy is teetering on a cliff's edge. The question of a recession is no longer if, but when. No longer if, but when, guys. Are you prepared for the recession? You could say that maybe we're in a recession now. Maybe we had a minor recession, right? If you do some research, right, you see people say we might have been in a recession in 2022, in the summer of 2022. It might have happened, might be happening right now. It's not quite concrete. You know, you got different parties saying different things. So you know, we're teeter-totting here. So this CNN is pretty legit. It said we're teetering on a recession here. Over the past week, the pulse of those flashing red lights quickening as markets grappled with the reality, once speculative, now certain, that the Federal Reserve will press on with its most aggressive monetary tightening campaign in decades of ringing inflation from the U.S. economy, even if that means triggering a recession, and even if it comes at the expense of consumers and business far beyond the U.S. There's now a 98% chance of a global recession, according to a research firm Ned Davis, which brings some sobering historical credibility to the table. The firm's recession probability reading has only been this high twice before, in 2008 and 2020. Now, do we know what happened in 2008? And do we know what happened in 2020? Well, let's go back 2 years ago, 2020. What happened in 2020, everybody? Globally, what happened in 2020, everybody? Come on, put it in the chat. What happened globally in 2020? Put it in the chat. Let's see if you know. It happened. It affected everybody. Let's see what you guys got in the chat. All right. So yes, while economists warn of a downturn, they're typically basing their assessment on a variety of indicators. Let's unpack 5 key trends. So let's get the 5 key trends. The mighty U.S. dollar. U.S. dollar plays an outsized role in the global economy and international finance, and right now it is stronger than it's been in 2 decades. The federal dollar is strong, guys. Strong. If you got U.S. dollars, hey, you get stuff globally real good. The simple explanation comes back to the Fed. When the U.S. central banks raise interest rates as far as it's been doing since March, it makes the dollar more appealing to investors around the world. Inflation rates going up, making our dollar stronger. It's number 1 trend. Okay, it's the number 1 trend, guys, that a recession is coming. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this since about November, and I'm telling you guys, I want you guys to be prepared. I really do, guys. Please believe me. In the name of Jesus, I want you guys to be prepared for this, because I really want you guys to be ready for this recession. I've seen so many businesses in 2020 that closed the doors because of the pandemic, right? If you guys put pandemic, COVID-19 in the chat for that question, what happened in 2020, right? Then that's what happened. I've seen so many businesses close, so many people hurt. They couldn't stay open. They had no means of making income because they were forced to close. And I did not want to see that. And since that time, just 2 years ago, I've been trying to figure out a way that I can make sure that my clients stay in business. Right. And which is why I'm sharing this information for you guys. Because I believe I know 100% confidence. I can never be 100% confident, but I would say if 95% confidence, right? Probably 99.9% really confident that, right? This one thing is going to help you guys be recession proof. And the reason why I can't give you full confidence, I don't know if you're gonna do it right. But anyway, I believe that this will help you become recession proof. All right, now, so the US economy, mighty dollar, US dollar. All right, I'm not gonna go in detail for all this. You can go CNN.com. And let's go to the next one. America's economic engine stalls. The number one driver of the world's largest economy is shopping, and America's shoppers are tired. After more than a year of rising prices on just about everything, with wages not keeping up, consumers have pulled back. America, man, we ain't fall for this. We ain't falling for this, man. Now, I would say the gas prices went up like over $5 at one point. Now they're back under $3 in my region. I think the average right now is $3.33 in America right now. So they went up, but now they're coming back down, which is another trend I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit. It's another reason why I believe a recession is coming, and the reason why gas prices went back down. Right? If you do the research, is because we have slowed down. We ain't driving as much. We ain't going nowhere. We just started cutting back. The United States started cutting back. The demand for oil and resources for gasoline has dropped because we're not going to spend as much. We can't afford to go $5, right? I ain't doing that. All right, so that's dropped. What else we got? Corporate America tightens its belt. All right, business have been booming across industries for the bulk of the pandemic era, even with historically high inflation eating into profits. That is thanks once again to the tenacity of American shoppers, as businesses were largely able to pass on their higher costs to consumers to cushion profit margins. But the earnings bonanza may not last. In mid-September, right, only a few months ago, this December, one company whose fortunes serve as a kind of economic bellwether gave investors a shock. FedEx, which operates in more than 200 countries, unexpectedly revised its outlook, warning that demand was softening and earnings were likely to plunge more than 40%. In an interview, its CEO was asked whether he believes the slowdown has a sign of a looming global recession. I think so, he responded. These numbers, they don't portend very well. Portend very well. My. FedEx. Welcome to bear territory. Here's another trend. Wall Street has been hit with whiplash, and stocks are now on track for the worst since 2008. And this, in case anyone needs yet another scary historical comparison, but last year was a very different story. Equity markets thrived in 2021 with the S&P 500 soaring 27%, thanks to a torrent of cash pumped into the Federal Reserve, right, which unleashed a double-barrel monetary easing policy in spring of 2022 and 2020 to keep financial markets from crumbling. That party lasted until 2020, early 2022, but as inflation set in, the Fed began to take away the proverbial punch bowl, raising interest rates and unwinding its bond buying mechanism that had propped up the market. Right, the hangover has been brutal. The S&P 500, the broadest measures of all of Wall Street, and the index responsible for the bulk of America's 401ks, is down nearly 24% for the year, and is not alone. All three major U.S. indexes and bear markets down at least 20% from their most recent highs. We are crashing, guys, on the stock market. All right, so it's there. War, soaring prices, and radical policies collide. Now, here's the other trend. Okay, nowhere is a collision of economic, financial, and political calamities more painful, visible than in the United Kingdom. Like the rest of the world, the UK has struggled with surging prices that are largely attributable to the colossal shock of COVID-19, followed by the trade disruptions created by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, as well as the West cut off imports of Russian natural gas. Energy prices have soared and supplies have dwindled. Those events were bad enough on their own, but then, just over a week ago, the freshly installed government of Prime Minister Liz Truss announced a sweeping tax cut plan that the economists from both ends of the political spectrum have um, decried as unorthodox at best, diabolical at worst. In short, the Truss administration said it would slash taxes for all Britons to encourage spending and investment and, in theory, soften the blow of recession. But the tax cuts aren't funded, which means the government must take on debt to finance them. Look, guys, this ain't good. The upshot, while the census is that a global recession is likely sometime in 2023, right? You see what I'm reading here? The consensus is that a global recession is likely sometime in 2023. It's impossible to predict how severe it will be or how long it will last. Not every recession is as painful as the 2007, 2009 Great Recession, but every recession is, of course, painful. Guys, we got something coming here, man. We got something coming here. All right? We got something coming here. I want to share with you that guy, right? Okay, CNN. Maybe you don't believe CNN. All right? Maybe you don't believe CNN at all. All right? Well, who else is on here, right? Forbes. Are we in a recession yet? Forbes. Let's go to Forbes. All right. This is November 30th, 2022. All right. In the summer of 2022, politicians, economists, and market professionals engaged in a great cinematic debate over whether or not the U.S. economy was in a recession. The argument comes down to politics, come down to how you define the word recession. Now, we got to have a play on words, guys. If we have to have a play on words, how do you really define recession? How do you really pronounce the word tomato? Is it tomato or tomato? Tomato or tomato? Well, how do you really pronounce it, right? Depending on how you pronounce tomato or tomato, it depends if we're going to be in a recession or not. I mean, really? If it comes down to that, guys, I mean, look, you can try to defend the fact that we may be not in a recession, but you are not defending the fact that we have trends that look like we're in a recession. You have two people that can't agree if we're in a recession or not. That means something is happening right now. If you have two people say, no, we're not in recession, no matter how you define recession, we're not in recession, then we're not in recession. If you got two people say that we are in recession, no matter how you define it, then we're definitely in a recession. But you're on the cusp right now, guys. We're on the cusp. You got two people, I don't know if we're in recession. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Depends on how you define recession, right? So, look, I know it's right now, as of this date, December 12th of 2022, you can be questionable now if we are in a recession or not, right? Based upon the data, based upon the experts, CNN and Forbes, who get their information from other experts, real experts, right? I showed you the trends, right? Are we in a recession? I want to know what you guys believe me or not. Are we in a recession? Yes or no? Right? Because I highly believe that we are in a recession. And we're not in a recession, but we're about to go into one in 2023. The data is here that we're about to go into a recession in 2023. All right, guys? And so I want you to be prepared. I really want you to be prepared for that's going to happen. Now, I got a question for you. Now. This is some relief for some people. I'm about to share with you guys here now. It's going to be some relief for some of you. Because there are some businesses that are already naturally inherent to be recession-proof. And you could be one of those businesses. And so if you are one of those businesses, I want to help you out. Like, you're in good hands. But if you're not, I want to help you out and show you what you need to do. And if you are one of those businesses that are in good hands, you still might want to do what I'm about to share with you, what you need to do, which is an online course. I'm going to share with you why in a second. Why? Why do I believe that online course is the answer to being recession-proof? I'm going to show you that here in a minute. So stay with me. All right? Now, if you are recession-proof, let's go to Google. Let's see what kind of businesses are recession-proof, right? We'll go back to Google. Oop, I can't spell Google. Let's ask Google what businesses thrive during a recession, right? Okay, here we go right here. So here's Tony Robbins, man. Tony Robbins. Who doesn't know Tony Robbins? Raise your hand. If you don't know Tony Robbins, raise your hand if you don't know Tony Robbins. I mean, literally, who doesn't know Tony Robbins? So Tony Robbins, right? He has a list of 12 businesses that thrive during a recession. Okay? So let's see what he says. All right, here we go. Groceries. That makes sense. Can't go to restaurants. Too expensive. Don't have enough money. Gotta go cook at home. I'm going to give you guys a theme here. Restaurants is what? Done for you service. Cooking at home is do it yourself, right? Done for you, do it yourself. Done for you, do it yourself. Just pay attention here to the trend. Healthcare. All right, like groceries, people need healthcare to live. The demand doesn't decline what the economy does, right? So you still need to get healthcare. All right. You still probably do healthcare services because you don't know how to fix yourself. But so you still might need to go healthcare. All right. Here's another one. Candy. Now that one kind of threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. But when you read the description here, it makes some sense. It's a simple pleasure. It's inexpensive, simple pleasure. You can't seem to go go out all the time, right? Get that high fancy dessert, but candy is cheaper, so you can get candy, still, you know, fulfill the craving of the sweet tooth. So candy makes sense. Now, beer, wine, and liquor. Now, I'm not a drinker, to be honest with you. So this might be my partial opinion here, but I'm thinking, why are you going? I mean, it makes sense. You read it because people are depressed and they're trying to, um, you know, drink away their sorrow, whatever it is, to forget how bad things are, right? That's why they do it. But I'm thinking, man, if it's a recession, the first thing I want to do is cut out the alcohol because I don't need that, right? But different story. Discount retailers makes more sense. They can't go buy brand new, so they need to go buy a discount. Makes sense, right? Children's good. Kids still need their stuff. Got to take care of the kids, man. Pet industry. I need a friend. I don't during a recession. I mean, during COVID, people still got money, but during a recession, the pet industry, I don't know, man. I mean, all right, man. I can't buy the dog food no more. Either I'm gonna buy the dog food, or I'm gonna buy us some groceries. Which one I'm gonna buy? I mean, I don't know. I guess so. I guess it. I mean, the numbers are the number. And I guess in 2019 and 2020, it makes sense because people still have money that this, had got sent home, and so they got a friend because they're home by themselves and they got bored. I mean, but okay, I take it. Financial advisor and accountants. All right, man. I need to tell me how to save my money. Financial advisor. I need all the tricks at the IRS. I need you to give me all the breaks I need to get my money back because I spent too much money during the recession. I need some more money back in my pocket. Go hire an expert. All right. Cybersecurity and tech support. All right. These might be kind of strange, but definitely during the pandemic, we sent people home. So when people got home, everybody's online. So then the hackers like, oh man, there's more people online. I got more opportunities to hack somebody. So cybersecurity had to go up. All right. Repairs. All right. Now you're at home. Stuff's still gonna break. You still need to get stuff fixed. Now, you gonna hire someone to fix it? Or you gonna do it yourself? That's the question. All right. Debt collection. All right, man. A lot of people don't lose their jobs, can't pay their debt. Debt collectors boom. All right. Freight operations. And this is interesting because this one says freight operations. We just saw the article that said the trend is when FedEx, right, they revise their financial numbers and says it's going to be a decrease. And this is saying that freight operations, businesses that thrive in recession tend to have products or services that people need no matter what or that make them happy. In hard times, freight and logistics deliveries, both the necessities and the comforts, make it consistently recession proof. Now, FedEx says it's not legit, but Amazon does boom. So Amazon, what does Amazon have? Well, they got logistics, but they have products that people want. And there's big search engine. You can find any kind of products you want. Not only that, you get them in a day. You can almost get it the same day. Amazon Prime. Anybody a Prime member? If you're a Prime member, say yes in the chat. And let me know if you're a Prime member. Say yes in the chat. Right? If you're a Prime member, you know the advantage of the Amazon during the pandemic, man. Amazon trucks and people were everywhere. There's the only ones out, unless you're going to the grocery store or gonna go get gas like once a month because you couldn't go anywhere, so you only had to go get gas like once a month. And you probably weren't even on empty. You just went to go get something because at one point it was like dirt cheap. It's like, my gosh, it was like under $1, I think, at one point. I was like, my gosh, the gas ain't been this cheap in a long time. So he just went to go gas station. He just had got a gallon of gas. He just pumped it in there, right? But anyway, so freight operations, interesting. Okay, look at some more. It's Tony. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that list. Who else we have here? All right. Let's look at Bank of America, man. Bank of America seems like they're legit. They're a bank. They should know. When business thrive during bank time. Come on, man. Take you alone. All right, Bank of America, thriving during recession. Candy, we saw that one. Repairs, saw that one. Childcare, saw that one. Niche food stores. Okay, in recession, you might expect the most expensive grocery stores should go belly up, but this wasn't the case in 2008. Now, remember, that was a recession. In fact, especially food stores experience growth throughout the recession. When someone really loves something like candy, buying it, okay. So if you got the simple niche stores that, provide on simple pleasures, then I can see it. All right. Freelance and temp work. Freelance work and temp work. All right. Makes sense. Static businesses. All right. What are static businesses? These are things that are mundane, like tax, accounting firms. So, all right. We've seen that. Healthcare, beauty, all that stuff. Health and fitness. All right. Still got to stay fit, man. People, I got to work out, man. Then the scent industries, which would be, your alcohol, stuff like that. Right. So, all right. So who else? What else we got here? So that's Bank of America, LegalZoom, and then we're gonna go. Let's go down to Forbes, man. I know everybody knows Forbes. Forbes, man. Can't go wrong with Forbes. So what we got here? Forbes. Home improvement, contracting, online reselling. Makes sense. Amazon. Cleaning services. I mean, really? Cleaning services? I guess you're home a lot. And I thought you would just clean yourself if you're home. We can't work. I don't know. But okay. Childcare. Saw that again. Online freelance. Okay. Online teaching. Here, guys. Here we go. Forbes says it. Forbes is saying it. Online teaching. What are they saying? The e-learning industry is projected to grow from 197 billion in 2020 to 840.11 billion by 2030. We're almost, that's what? That's 10 years. And so far, we at the end of 2022, right? So we got 8 more years to go, guys. This is going to booming. Online teaching, online course, information products, do it yourself, do it with you. Where are we going from? We went from services, do it for you, to, hey, teach me how to do it, right? Don't do it for me, but teach me how to do it, or maybe show me how to do it. Or give me the manual to do it, or show me how to do it. Online course, right? That's where we're going down. E-learning industry, all right? Accounting, bookkeeping, and financial planning, car repairs, beauty business, right? Food and beverage business. Start your own recession-proof business, right? All right, so guys, key right here. This is key. Online teaching, e-learning industry, right? It's going to grow, guys. You see this? This is growing. This is why I want you guys to focus on this. This is why I want you to focus on online courses. I believe it's one thing that's going to be recession-proof for your business, because look, it makes sense. It is common sense. It just makes sense. If you can't afford my done for you service, if you can't afford me to cut your hair or hairstyle your hair, you still gonna need to get your hair done, right? If you can't afford me to do your taxes for you, you still need to get your taxes done, right? If you can't afford for me, what else is it? To repair some plumbing work, right? You still need, if something breaks, still need to get it fixed. Well, here's an alternative. If you want to do it yourself, I'll show you how to fix it yourself, right? Right? Type of deal. So, guys, this is legitimate. Now, there's some things that if you break your leg, I don't know how I can say. I can show you how. If you break your leg, I can show you how to put in a stent. Right? No, I'm joking. I can show you how to operate on yourself. No, I'm not joking. I'm not gonna do that. But hey, if you break your leg, right, I can show you how to bandage it until you get to the hospital. Maybe something different, right? Guys, I'm just telling you, online courses, right? Online courses. Hey, if you want to stay healthy during the recession, you can't afford healthcare. Here's some things you can do and buy from the grocery store to make you be healthy, right? Oh, right. Online course, right? Diet plans, stuff like that, right? Stuff you can do yourself. You go from do it for me to do it myself, right? Hey, you can't afford a cleaner, you can't afford getting clothes dry cleaned anymore. Here's how you can do it yourself, right? Hey, you can't afford hiring me to come into your house and clean it every month, right? Here's some things you can do to keep it clean, right? Here's what I use, right? So go from go from do it for me to I'll show you how to do it, right? And that could be in two different forms, right? And that's the e-learning industry. That can either be I give you the manual, you go figure it out yourself, or you have to read the manual, or I can kind of do it with you. I can kind of give you the manual and show you at the same time, right? To give you a little bit more heads up, right? I can give you the manual and show you, right? And that's kind of in between. So you got do it yourself. Give me the manual, I figure it out, I'll do it myself. Just do it with me, give me the manual, and then show me how to do it, and then just do it for you. I just do everything for you. Don't worry about it, all right? So that's kind of interesting. So from when you're in a recession, more people pull away from do it for me to do it with me, or just give me the manual. Depends on how they're doing, right? But a lot of people don't go down from that. So you got to be in that middle tier, at least that middle tier, and also you have that manual. You have the bottom tier and the middle tier, guys. You become recession proof. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? Right? Let me know if that makes sense to you. Tell me in the chat. All right. So, question. Here is a pop quiz question. I'm gonna put it for you right now. I'll put it in the webinar room. You can answer it here. The question or in the chat. What business will thrive during recession? An automotive new car dealership or a home improvement service business? Put it in the chat. Pick the one, type it in the chat, or if you're in the webinar room, click on the poll and answer the question. All right. So this is good stuff. I think it's good stuff. If you guys think it's good stuff, let me know. Like and share, man. Share this if you think it's cool, man. Share this if you think this is good information. I want someone else to see it. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, share this information right now. Share it with somebody. Let them know. All right. Now, with that being said, guys, let's just jump into one more thing I want to share with you. All right. You saw how the e-learning industry is growing. I was on fours, but let me just deep dive. Let me ask this question to Google. Right. I want to ask this question to Google. I'm gonna ask Google this very important question. What is the oops, growth rate of the e-learning industry? Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, YouTube academic e-learning market to grow compound annual growth rate and compound annual growth rate. I bet that's what it is. I'm gonna look it up. CAGR. No, it ain't that. Meaning compound annual growth rate. Yep, I was right. So compound annual growth rate. Just want to make sure. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. All right, so now let's switch here. So e-learning industry growth rate is, right, this saying right here, 12.4%. This is from yahoo.com. All right. We have another one here. E-learning market trends 2022 to 2028 global forecast report. Right. They're saying e-learning market size surpassed US dollars 315 billion in 2021 and is projected to observe 20% compound annual growth rate from 2022 to 2028. 20% growth, man. I mean, 20% growth. 20% growth. Remember, the stock market is going down, guys, like negative 20%. But e-learning is going up 20% in the next 8 years. I mean, next 6 years, because 2022 to 2028. In the next 6 years, they're expecting 20% growth. Guys, that's what I'm telling you. Does this make sense to you? Let me know if this makes sense to you. Literally, if this makes sense to you, guys, tell me. Say in the chat, give me a thumbs up, give me a hand clap, give me something. If this makes sense to you, right? Because this is like, wow. This is where we have to be right now. If you don't have an e-learning course, you need to get one, right? This is how you're going to be recession-proof, and this is how you're going to be honest with you, continue to make money and actually reach more customers, even if we're not in a recession, because you're going to be able to, provide a service or a product in a price range of more customers. And guys, let me tell you, the benefit of an e-learning course, once you get it right and you do it right the first time, when you get it right and all done, it could be evergreen, man. It's like not a lot of work. He has a lot of work up front to put it all together, but once you get it right and it's flowing and it's working, it becomes evergreen, man. It's almost like a passive income at that point. How's that sound? Right? You want to be out there on the yacht somewhere, or golfing or wherever it is, or relaxing, spend time with your children, your family, your wife, your spouse, right? Once it comes evergreen, it means it's passive. That means you free up more time to do other stuff, grow your business, expand more, or just spend more time doing the things you enjoy. Spend more time in the community. Spend more time giving back. Become a philanthropist, right? Become a donor, a outrageous charitable donor. Just give money, give money to charity, right? Start a charity, whatever you want to do, right? Improve your community, make it better, right? Make society better, right? You have time to do that now. I'm telling you, this is the time. It is growing. It is growing. I have not seen any numbers like this expect to grow like this, right? That can help you recession-proof your business. That's why it's just so vital. I really, really plead to you guys to believe me. And hopefully I'm sharing with you guys why you should believe me here, right? Okay, 20%. 20%. All right, what else we got here? All right. This Newswire, Global Newswire. There's June 16th, all right? I'm gonna go to Bloomberg in a minute. All right, let's say Global Newswire, right? E-learning market to reach 645 billion in market size by 2030, growing to a compound annual growth rate of 13%. They're saying 13% over 8 years But over 6 years, someone's saying 20%. Hey, that's still double digits, man. I mean, numbers ain't all lined up. Like I said before, are we in a recession or not? How do you define recession? Right? These are all people's predictions. But look, the guys, Bloomberg, man, they're legit. What's Bloomberg say? E-learning market size to grow US dollars 15 million by 2028 at a compound annual growth rate of 6.5%. They're saying 6.5%. 6.5% is good. Right? It's huge. That was back in June. Right? They said that. So what was this one that said? Yahoo. Yahoo saying that's September 19, 2022. Yahoo saying 12.4%, right? That is going to grow. Yahoo saying 12.4%. Where they getting this information from? Some newswire. Oh, somewhere in Bangalore, India. All right. Okay, give me some US numbers here. Global Newswire. Exploding topics. All right. So who else we got here? This thing is growing, man. That was Bloomberg. Bloomberg said 6.5%. All right. Anyone else? Business Newswire. Business Wire. What Business Wire said? This is back in 2021. So they say the U.S. market is estimated at 90 billion in 2021, while China is forecasted to reach 105.7 billion by 2026. So this is global numbers, guys. Global numbers growth rate, right? Dude, with technology now, you could be global. You literally could be global. That's how you recession-proof yourself. All right. Think impact. All right. All right. Let me go to the second page. All right, there we go. Second page. E-learning market to reach 1 trillion within 6 years. This is back in 2021. That's what they were saying that. E-learning global market size by segment. All right, let's look at it by segment. This is July 6, 2022. Kind of look at it by segment. By 2026. Come on. Oh, I hit click button. By 2020. So size of global e-learning market in 2019 and 2026 by segment. All right, here we go. So the blue here, let's see the chart. The blue here is 2019, and then the gray is going to be 2026. Look at the growth rate, guys. Online e-learning. Online e-learning. 101 billion in 2019, 167.5 billion in 2026. Significant jump. LMS, right? Mobile e-learning, rapid e-learning, virtual classroom, others. This huge industry, man. Huge. It's growing significantly, right? So where are you? Where are you right now? Let me know right now. Where are you guys? Where are you guys in the chat? Do you guys have an online course? Let me know if you have an online course, right? If you have an online course, let me know. Because I just want to know if you have an online course right now. All right. If not, if you don't have an online course, do you want to create an online course? Because that's what we're about to jump into now. Right. I want to show you guys, I want to give you some resources and some tools that's going to help you create an online course right now. This is part of the webinar. This is the meat and potatoes of the webinar, right? You guys have been here with me for about, 40 minutes so far. Thank you guys for still been on and staying on, right? And so we're going to jump in. I'm going to give you guys some cool resources to help you build an online course, all right? You guys want to hear that? Let me know if you want to hear that. Send me know in the chat. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Let me give you some cool stuff here in a minute. Now, a couple things that we need to do, and I want to share with you here. Let me go here. So a couple things I'll put together a quick guide, right? On a 5-minute guide to create an online course, right, for you. And you can get it right now. I am putting this free document that I had my team put together, and they did a great job on it. And so I'm going to give this to you in a second. Put it in the chat. No, I'm not putting it in the chat. I'm putting it in the webinar room so you guys can get it. All right. So it's now active in the webinar room. And you can now get this course that's on my screen. I mean, not this course, but you can get this report that's on my screen. A 5-minute guide to create an online course. And here, let me share with you what's in it. Okay. So in it, where to start. I'm gonna talk about where to start testing the waters, right? You get that. Where to start testing the waters. You get that. Tell you where to start. Creating your content. I'll tell you how to create your content. How to pick a platform. Research your topic, right? Create lesson plans. Create your content, right? All this in this guide. Market your course. Email marketing, right? How you market using email, right? If you got an email list, man, that's the easiest way to start creating this course is with the email list, right? If you got leads already, got big enough leads, you can just email them, right? And if not, and some other things, social media marketing. We do some other things in social media. You got a big social media following, you can do that. Now, if you don't worry about it. I'm gonna share with you guys some other things, some other tricks you can do. Launch your online course, right? Soft launch, right? So do a small soft launch, right? You kind of want to test the waters. Is it really gonna work or not? So we call it soft launch. I'm gonna demonstrate that to you guys here in a little bit, all right? And then you're gonna do some final edits, and then my final thoughts, right? So that's what I want to give you. That's the first thing I want you to have. Is I want you to have this 5-minute guide to create an online course. It's really going to help you understand the concept of having created an online course. If you don't have one, it's going to kind of walk you through it. Now, I don't want to give you more than just that because this is good. This is high level, right? This 5-minute guide is high level, but now I want to be able to give you a little bit more deeper so you can deep dive into what I give you this 5-minute guide, right? So if you think it's something you want to do and you read through the 5-minute guide, then I want to give you something even cooler, right? I want to give you my online course, launch your online course cheat sheet, my resource cheat sheet. Dude, this is great. Had the whole team put this together, right? The team put this together. They went deep dive and found all the different information on Google, all the different, good websites. They went to Google, did all the Google research, used Google, did all the research that you need in order to create an online course, right? And they put all the links in this document, all of them. So guys, I just saved you hours of time, hours, days, not even days, not even weeks actually, right? If you only gonna have like an hour here, an hour there, right? I saved you weeks, months of time to figure out how to do an online course, right? And so I got all the information you need, all the links you got in here, man. It's all for you for free, right? The basic of an online course, right? What is an online course? You want some basic history right there. Creating a perfect topic, learning outcomes, and course goals, right? Boom. How come a great topic? Engage intended audience and pre-selling. This is key. A lot of people don't want to do it because how do I know it's going to work, Claude? How do I know I'm going to be able to sell my course, right? I got to do all this work, and then what if I don't sell it? Well, dude, this is how we pre-sale, man. I don't put together a full course. I don't put together a full 6-week course before I try to sell it. No, no one does that. No one does that. No one that makes money in it does it. That's what we do. We pre-sell it first. We have an outline of the course. We kind of know what we're going to talk about, and we pre-sell, or we basically sell the outline of the course, and then we conduct the course live, right? Which allows you to charge more because now it's a live course, right? You charge more because it's a live course, and you get immediate feedback as you're going through the course. And then once you know people bought the course, then now you're like, okay, now I got to create the course. So you ain't got an extra motivation to get the course done for you procrastinators out there. Right? So it's a win-win, man, when you pre-sell. You see if they like it, you sell, you put out the outline, you sell the outline, right? You sell what you're going to talk about in the course, and then you conduct the course live, right? And you pre-sell that. That is key. All the links, man, that you need right here to how to figure out how to do a pre-sale, all right here, right? Building revenue from the beginning, same along lines with the pre-sale, right? Cool thing, you're pre-selling. They're actually going to buy the course. So now you make money up front to produce the course live, right? There's no better way to determine if the course is going to work or not is if people actually buy it. So you don't offer it for free. You actually have to make them pay something for it. It might be a discounted rate, right? Because it's, a soft launch, right? And you can say, hey, I'm giving you a discounted rate for this because as a soft launch, I want to get your feedback on it, right? And for me to get your feedback on it, right? I want to basically entice you to come in at a lower price. Now, we normally would sell this if I was doing it live, and I had a lot of feedback already from it, right? Perfectly honest, and people understand that, okay? And that allows you to get feedback. But you get money up front for it still. I'll show you the links. I'll give you all the links on how to do that. Right. Finding the right platform. Okay, so many different platforms out there. Kajabi, Kartra, right? ClickFunnels, a bunch of them. Thinkific, right? There's a bunch of them out there. Teachable, right? WordPress. I'll give you the list of all where they are. Okay. Planning course content. How to plan your course content, right? Give you the outlines, the resources for that. Creating lesson plans and courses content, right? Give you resources for that. How to launch your funnel, how to launch your course, right? All the resources for that, guys. I mean, it's all there, right? It's all there for you guys. So you can have this, too as well. And I'll put it up in the chat or for you. I mean, I keep on saying chat. I'm putting it up in the webinar room for you to download now. So now you can download it. Okay. So now go ahead and download that as well, along with the 5-minute guide. Now, guys, that's not it. That's not it. I want to give you one more resource right now today. I told you guys this is not a typical webinar, right? I'm giving you all this stuff right now that you can start getting. I'm giving you, what am I doing? I'm giving you the manual. I'm giving you the manual right now. I'm giving you a Cliff Note version of the manual. That's what I'm giving you with all these cheat sheets and resources. So you can kind of go off and do it yourself. All right. So here's another one. So here's a lead magnet I got here. 20 top 20 tools for creating an online course. All right. I'm going to give that to you as well. I'm outlining all the different courses, all the different tools to create. Teachable is an all-in-one platform course, right? I give you all the benefits of that, or Thinkific, right? Or Kajabi, right? Or Beaver Builder, right? Or WordPress courseware, right? Or Canva. Canva is a tool not to build a course, but Canva is a tool that we use to create, documents or images, right? You can use this FormSwift PDF editor, right? If you don't want to use your typical Pages or your Keynote or your Word document, right? That all those can create PDF documents, right? PowerPoint, do your presentations on, or Keynote, Easy Test Maker, just examples, Grammarly, right? This is key for me. I use this a lot, even though I found that my Pages, doesn't do a good job of checking my grammar, but Grammarly does. I love using that. Camtasia, if you want to do some video creating editor, especially if you're on a PC. If you're on a Mac, you can probably use iMovie, right? Or ScreenFlow. Vimeo for hosting, but some of your hosting, because I like to use Kartra, and that is a huge way to host all my videos. But you can use Vimeo or YouTube, obviously. If you want to do online communities, like if you want to do your course live, right? You can use Zoom to do your course live, right? That's how you can use Zoom. There's other things out there as well. So all this stuff I give you guys, email marketing, customer management system, active campaign. You can do it all in one. Some other courses you can use is Zapier, right? There's smartphones. You can use it for a camera to shoot your video. That's all you really need. Or you can buy an expensive camera. You can get a nice microphone, Blue Yeti microphone, right? There's some other ones out there that might be better, but this is economical, right, for you. And then my final thoughts on that, right? So my team put that together for you. And look, guys, you can have this, man. You can have this. It's all yours for free. So you get the 5-minute guide, you get the resource cheat sheet, and then you're going to also get the top 20 tools, right? Document as well. And I'm going to make the top 20 tools document available as right now in the webinar room as of right now. It's now live. You can download it. Okay. So those 3 documents alone, you can kind of go off and figure out how to create an online course. Now, who's interested and want to figure out a little bit more, if you want to have me help you and show you how to create an online course, to show you how to do it? I'm not going to do it for you, but if you want me to show you how to do it, how many people are interested in that? Okay. Raise your hand. Let me know in the chat. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you're interested and you want me to show you how to do it. All right. If not, that is it. But if you're interested in that, you can give. Not, you can go ahead and hang up now. But if you want to hear what I got to say, I'm going to share with you how we can make that happen. All right. So, guys, as you can probably see right here, I put together, this course. I'm putting together a course. And it's pretty simple. The course name is How to Launch Your Online Course, right? How to launch your online course. That's the course name. And I put together this course where I can actually share with you and show you how to do it, right? How to do it, right? So not only that, so the course comes with a book, right? So I'm going to give you the manual of how to create an online course, right? So it's about 64 pages, I believe it is, right? The team put together for me, helped me put together. And it's about 64 pages. So I'm going to give you the manual. I'm going to give you the book when you join the course. And then we're going to go through the book together like an actual class, right? And so I'm going to give some training video. And then I'm also going to do it. I'm going to do a live example of it. So I'm going to create a course myself from scratch, just like you will be, right? And we're going to create an online course together. So you're going to be able to look over my shoulder as I create this course, as we go through the manual, and I'm creating this course. And all these videos, we're going to be doing it live, right? I'm going to do it live. So how's it really going to work? So I'm going to actually go through the steps, record a video, and put it into a membership area, right? And then every week, I'm gonna have a Q&A session. So you're gonna watch the video, and then later in that week, in the beginning of the week, touch my mic there, so sorry for the sound. In the beginning of the week, I'm gonna release a video for that week. And then you're gonna watch that video, and then later in the week, I'm gonna have a Q&A session where you have ask me any questions, and I might actually go over some. If I missed something in the video, or I thought about something later, right? Or I got some questions throughout the week, because I'm gonna have a complete support team right there to help you. You can go in the membership area. It's gonna be support desk and all that good stuff, so you can ask your question anytime throughout the week, anytime of the day. We'll get back to you definitely within one business day for sure. And then we'll answer your questions that way, or you can wait to the live and do it. And we do on you can wait to our live Q&A session and ask a question there as well. But if I have some good questions during my support desk, I'll probably answer those questions automatically during the live Q&A session as well. I feel like everybody should probably benefit from those questions. Does that make sense? Right? And so we're going to we're going to video, and it's going to last about 6 to 8 weeks, right? 6 weeks worth of content roughly. And then I'll probably have a couple weeks of Q&A. But I'm going to spread it out. There's a couple of weeks, I know, because it's going to start by the way, it's going to start in January. It's going to go a couple of weeks. It's going to start in January. So it's going to probably end of February. And then we're going to go, Now, here's the other key thing I want to tell you, all right? Sorry, guys. So here's the other thing I want to tell you. So when we go live during Q&A, right, it's literally live Q&A. So you have any questions about any content throughout we've gone over, you can ask that question, right? But here's another thing that's going to happen, which is going to be pretty cool, okay? Besides the videos and training and watch me over my shoulder, right, and getting a manual, right? That's another cool thing I want to help you guys with, all right? Now, the other thing I want to do for you as well is that I want to give you this guarantee. This guarantee, man. Guarantee. I have too many people doing this. I shouldn't be doing this right now. First, because the course not starting until January. The live portion of the course not starting. That you can get if you purchase now, you will be able to get the manual now, and some very introductory videos to introduce you to the manual and some of the content in the manual. All right, you'll get that immediately right now. And so, if for any reason in the first 30 days you do not like the course and like the material, you just change your mind, you want to spend your money on something, you want to use the money, spend your money on something else, 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay? Number one. All right. Now, second question. Here's a challenge for you. I have a challenge guarantee. Okay? Now, the challenge guarantee is very simple. I know a lot of you guys say, how do I know if this is actually going to work? How do I know what course that I'm going to put together, people actually want to buy it? I know that. I get that all the time. And one of the things that we're going to go over in this course is we're going to go on how to pre-sell your course before you actually spend a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of time, and put the course together before you launch it, right? So we're going to pre-sell your course. And I'm going to show you how to pre-sell your course within the first 30 days of us in the online course. So the first 4 weeks, we're going to learn how to pre-sell your course, right? And you have so not only you have 30 days and the questions asked, but once we start the course, you have an additional 30 days to ask for a refund. So technically, you can have up to about 60 days before you can actually I will refund your money, no question asked. The first 30 days, just whatever. The last 30 days, once the course starts and you want to refund your money after the initial 30 days period is over, right? If you're not able to pre-sell your course and see if people like it or not, and you've gone through all the material and all the instructions, right, up to that point, I will refund your money as well. Okay? And that sounds really cool. And like no risk for you, man. It's like, no, my voice got real high. There's no risk for you at all, right? I'm taking on all the risk, right? Because I really want to give you guys value. I really want to make sure this thing works, right? So this is my soft launch for you guys. This is my soft launch for you. Now, if you are in the webinar room right now, you can go ahead and get this right now, right? And I'm going to tell you the price in here in a second, right? Right. The price for this really is a deep discount right now. So right now, because of this webinar only, the next time I share this webinar, the price is going to be different. This webinar only, you can get the course, right, at an 83% off price. Okay. 83% off. Ideally, I'm going to sell this course for $297. That's ideally my goal, to sell this course for $297, right? especially for this first time doing this course together. But because you're in this webinar and because, right, I'm doing this is part of my soft launch. I'm going to discount at 83%. So you're only going to pay $49 for this course, to get in for this course. $49 for this course. I'm going to be live with you every week for up to 8 weeks. Minimum of 6 times, 8 weeks long, because there's a couple weeks I got to miss because of commitments I already have already. Okay? But 6 weeks, you'll not be together live once a week. I'm giving you content material, training material to go through. I'm giving you the book, the manual to go through it all. Okay, I'm giving you my 30-day no questions asked guarantee. And then I'm also giving you my 30-day challenge guarantee. Because if you don't pre-sell your course, and if you want your money back, I'll give it back to you. It's only $49. Pennies. No risk to you. So this is of interest to you guys. I really want you guys to get this course. It's really, really going to be beneficial to you. I think you're going to love it. I'm excited about putting it together for you. I'm excited about doing a course on my live and watching you watch me do one, right? It's part of my challenge. I got to pre-sell my course. If I can't do it, then why should I expect you to do it, right? So the challenge is kind of for me, because if I can't pre-sell my own course, then how am I going to expect you to pre-sell the course? That's why I have that challenge as well. All right, to be honest with you. So literally, there's no risk, guys. There's no risk at all. It's $49. You jump in right now, right? If you're watching the replay, if you're on my Facebook or Twitter, on my Facebook or YouTube, and you're watching this on the stream, go ahead and register, right? You might still be able to get in and get the replay. If not, you gotta come watch the next webinar that we're doing. Okay, so guys, get in. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you have any questions. If you got any questions, that's all I have for you guys today. To be honest with you, there's no other selling. That's it, guys. So if you want to get in, you get in right now for $49. All right, 83% discount. Normal price is gonna be $297. You get the guarantee, basically up to 60-day guarantee. You get one-on-one, not one-on-one, but you get group coaching, right? I'll be in live Q&A sessions. You get weekly videos to go through, right? And so you get the manual, and you also get the manual as well. And also, when I say when you get your money back guarantee, I forgot to add this point. Not only will I give you the money back, but you keep the course. Keep the course, man. I'm not gonna kick you out the course. You keep it. Literally, there's no risk. You keep it. And if you still want to go through the content after you told me you don't like it, go through the content. I'm not gonna kick you out the membership area, right? This is my part of my soft launch, right? I want to get your feedback. Literally, guys, I want to get your feedback, and I want to know, right? So, and if I make the course better for you, and if you say you want your money back, and you tell me, hey man, you really made this course great for me, I greatly appreciate it. You made money from it, great, awesome. I'll use the feedback, and so I'll take the feedback. I'm gonna continue to sell this course. I'm gonna make it better. So I'm not, because of you, I made it better. So that is my introductory offer for you, my soft launch offer for you, because I'm not going to give this guarantee once I know and prove it that it works. I'm not going to do it. That guarantee is going to go away, right? So get in right now, $49. I'm telling you right now, I'm not keeping the price at $49. I'm telling you right now. I don't know when, but I'm sure before January, I'm increasing the price, right? And it might be next week. I'm thinking about increasing the price up to, as an increased soft launch price up to $97. I'm going to creep up to $297. But right now, you guys get in for $49. And I tell you, if you were on my webinar, on his live streams before, I get offers at $7 before. Cyber Monday, you could have got it for $7. Now it's at $49. All right. So keep in mind, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Put a question in the chat and Facebook on YouTube. If you're on or watching the replay in the webinar room, right, you can submit your question directly to me. It comes directly to me. To my email address, so I'll be able to answer that question for you. And so I'm looking forward to doing so, guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening to this. Hopefully it's been helpful for you. Hopefully you understand the power of having an online course and how it's going to recession-proof your business. And not only during a recession, but it actually can help grow your business and make your business more a passive business as well, passive income business as well, once you make this evergreen. All right, guys. So I enjoyed putting on this webinar for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. God bless you all. You have a blessed day. Hey, and if you guys want to share it, like it, and share it. I will be going live again on Wednesday. I'm giving a very similar webinar on how to use an online course to recession-proof your business. So if you want to join me then, ask questions then, watch the live stream, or join the webinar room for that live stream, for that session, go ahead and do that right now, guys. It's still available, and I'll be doing this for some time, but the offer for them $49 is guaranteed for today. I can't guarantee you I'm going to not raise the price on Wednesday or the following week that I go live on this. All right. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Take care. Like it. Subscribe me. Like, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, please, to this channel. and share this video. If you're on Facebook, like the page and share it as well. Take care, guys. God bless you all. Have a blessed night. Bye now.